Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this video is going to be getting you all caught up for some things that we know about the Fusion and getting ready as we head into the middle of the week for Raid Shadow Legends. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, the most important thing obviously everyone is going to be curious about, we have put together a mock-up of what we can expect the Fusion to look like. So what you see over there, that is not official, but given the screenshot that we see in game with the 4 epics being shown as the teaser, I can actually put that away and show you. So what I'm talking about is in game. If you go under news, and right here, we can kind of see the epics that they are thinking about using. And then the fact that we've only got the 4 rares coming in as new champions via their announcement post, we can kind of put together a mock draft type thing, a little mock-up rough draft of what we can expect the Fusion to look like. So that image you're seeing over there on the right side is not official, but that is what I expect the Fusion to mostly look like. And the most notable thing to know about that, let me actually pull this up on screen so you can follow what I'm saying here. Okay, so we have got this announcement post where we talk about the champions that are going to be coming out soon. And so you can see when you scroll through here which ones are going to be kind of part of the Fusion. So we keep going. Those are the ones they announced. Okay, now here we get to Mother Sibley. Then there's one. And people, the player base is kind of a buzz because Uragrim is super hyped up, looks like a super amazing champion, but is unfortunately not going to be part of the Fusion. So would have been a great opportunity for people to acquire a really good champion. Maybe if you're not going for the Fusion, maybe just go for Uragrim and then stop there. But unfortunately, Uragrim is not going to be part of the Fusion, which is a massive disappointment because it would have been a great opportunity for players to scoop up a good champion, even if they aren't going to complete the whole Fusion. Because I would say, in general, the pulse of the raid community is that maybe we were a little too harsh on Mother Sibley to begin with because we did not know that she would have 115 base speed and didn't know how good the base stats would be. So maybe we're a little bit too harsh in saying she's garbage, skip the Fusion. But at the same time, the truth is always somewhere in the middle. She's not super amazing either, so there's kind of a sentiment of meh. I'll probably just skip it, but you should probably do the Fusion if it's realistic for you to do so because you don't want to miss out and regret not acquiring a legendary champion. And I actually did play on the test server for a while to get some testing and some content done for Mother Sibley. I am going to make sure and get that out today, so it's probably going to be a double upload day. We'll get the news covered this morning, and then later on this afternoon, I will get you my deep dive analysis after hours of testing with Mother Sibley, and we'll do a full dedicated video on her. And then at the end, I will talk about if I think you should do the Fusion and kind of wrap up my thoughts on her. But we'll do that as a dedicated video because it deserves a full discussion. So moving on to what is going on in the game, the most important thing to know about what is coming up besides the Fusion is going to be that this weekend is 2x Voids. So get prepared here in about 3 days. We will most likely, 99% chance, get some sort of 2x summoning event for Void Shards this weekend from Friday through Sunday. And then the next week after that, we will probably get some sort of 10x or special summoning guaranteed type champion event. It'll be 2x Voids, then 10x / special event, and then after that, about 2 weeks from now, we will reset the rotation and we'll be back to waiting on 2x ancient shards. There will be no clan vs clan this week, so you can expect a new CVC match in about 6 or 7 days, depending on where you live in the world. So maybe a good week to kind of prepare and save up some of your books and those type of big investment stuff for the next CVC coming in about a week. And we are on the final countdown over there for the Doom Tower. You can see we're on the last day with the 19 hours left. So you are going to want to make sure you're getting as much progress as you can. I was able to complete the Doom Tower on the final boss. I just went with a slow team that took me almost 800 turns. But what I did was I just set up this team to go super slow and make sure it would be 100% win rate, and then I just walked away and let it complete the Doom Tower. So that was the way I did the final boss. It was kind of a grind from 111 to 120. Some of these rooms can get kind of tough. Had to switch up the comp and play manually a little bit, make sure Seer was nuking properly and that type of stuff, and move some things around. But all in all, we were able to do it with mostly my general utility Seer nuke comp. I just had to kind of manual some stages here and there to make sure and get it done and make sure I get some good RNG. For the tournaments going on in game, remember you probably want to be a little bit careful because we have a fusion launching soon, especially if you are going to be diving in to try and complete that fusion. There is a champion training tournament live right now. If you've got the resources to do so, it's not a bad idea to get to 4,200 to scoop up core hammers, but also nothing wrong with saving resources for the upcoming fusion and craziness that we have going on. There's also a dragon tournament live. Nothing really special to note here. There's no core hammers or anything. It's just a pretty normal dragon tournament that there really isn't anything wrong with skipping to prepare for the fusion. And then the tag team arena tournament, a pretty par for the course and nothing crazy as well. I know how you all feel about the tag team arena, and I'm with you there. Okay, so we've got the events tab also as well, and really the only thing going on here is the fusion warm-up event. You want to make sure you are getting up here at the top 90 out of 90 every day, because this is some of the easiest resources you will ever get in Raid Shadow Legends in terms of these fusion warm-up events. They're usually a very opportunity, basically as daily login, light activity, ancillary rewards that you can easily acquire. So let's head on into the shop and see if there's anything worth going over here. We've got the Doom Tower kit here on the last day, coming in clutch with the offers here to help out in the Doom Tower. 200, 1 million up here. Okay, no. We got 2 of each tome. And we've got 2 5-star chicken. Bang. Okay, 2.11. Not a bad offer for people who, anything over 2.0 is usually decent for higher spenders. But for people on a budget, this would not be a recommend for me. The multi-battle pack. Multi-battles are wildly different value depending on if people have access to a PC or use auto-clickers and all that. So it's really hard to quantify a value on multi-battles, but we'll do our best to plug this in here. Energy refills 1.83. So you have to ask yourself if 150 multi-battles is worth like $2 or $3 to you. If it is, then that offer is actually not that bad, but do remember it comes over the course of 3 days and you will not get that instantly. The monthly pack, good time to scoop that up because we have 2x voids coming up this weekend, and it's about a 2.5 value, so it's typically one of the better, most consistent offers you're going to get in game. $50 for this. This is only good for early game high spenders. I've plugged this in 100 times. I don't need to do it again. So for most of you on a budget, not a recommend from me either. Mini mix, we know the drill there. And then $10 for rare gear is probably not worth it, in my opinion. And something fun here before we end the video. There was an Olympic themed contest where people could submit fan art. You should definitely check that out on Discord if you're into that type of stuff. It's pretty funny. There's some good pictures in there, kind of joking around. This was one that my thumbnail guy Henry made that I thought was pretty great. Here we've got the pole vaulting royal guard, and I believe he actually won some gems for making that. But I just want to let you know, in case some of you didn't know about that, that is a funny little competition that they called like the Plarium Games, where you see some raid champions and creators in an Olympic theme for Raid Shadow Legends and the Olympics going on right now in the world. So there we go. That's what I wanted to get wrapped up for you here this morning. Now, if you're watching this right away, I'm going to head on over to stream. Might log on the test server a little bit. Might try out some of these new champions. So if you want to stop by and say hi, there is a link down below in the pinned comment. Nice and easy to find. If you see it, it'll say I'm live right now. I'll delete it when I'm not live, so you'll be able to tell if we're still live doing that type of stuff. So good luck in the fusion. Good luck the rest of this week. And here in a few hours, I will make sure and get that deep dive video on Mother Sibylle out so you can get the infographic and see my full analysis of her as a champion before the fusion even launches. So that'll do it for this one. As always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.